Hey guys, as you can see and definitely hear in this voiceover, I am sick and unfortunately it's time to wash this hair. It's been 13 days, so I'm going to summon what strength I have to do it. One of the things I always do whenever I don't feel good is put honey in my tea. I absolutely love it. It's so soothing. It's been used as a remedy for centuries, but for wash day today, I am going to be using all products that have honey in them. I wanted to make it a little bit more fun since this is the last thing I wanted to do today. And honey is amazing for the hair. It's strengthening, it's got vitamins and minerals that are great for reducing breakage, promoting hair growth, super moisturizing as well. It attracts and retains moisture. It leaves the hair feeling very hydrated, helps with frizz. It's great for the scalp health as well. It's got antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, and it's great for giving your hair some really nice, beautiful shine. I'm also doing a hair challenge this month where everything that I use on my hair has to have something edible in the ingredients as well as in the name of the product. So this wash day fits in perfectly with that. To get things started, I'm going to be pre-pooing with the Not Going Bananas conditioner. This is from Happy Nappy Honey, which is the former name of Honey's Handmade, which some of you may be familiar with. I've been trying to use this product up forever, so today was perfect. As you can see, I am not being shy with the conditioner at all. This is 13-day hair, like I mentioned, so I've got a lot of tangles in here, tons and tons of shed hair. So more product, the better, to try to help ease the process a bit. Next time that I do this style, because I really loved it, this whole rubber rod set situation, I am definitely going to be using an oil first to loosen things up for detangling, but I'm also going to be pre-pooing with the African Pride pre-shampoo, but it does not have honey in it technically, so I'm going to be using the Sotanicals Can't Believe It's Not Honey Agave Deep Conditioning Nectar. Even though agave is not honey, it is a cousin to honey, and y'all, I did not mean to put this much in here, but it ended up working out. But agave has similar properties as far as being a humectant and attracting moisture to the hair. So after mixing that in with the remainder of the Prepoo that I had from African Pride, I am applying it to my hair, and I could tell an immediate difference with the amount of detangling that I was already getting and loosening, especially at the roots where things were the most challenging for the day for sure. Super juicy, happy curls. And I'm shocked that my hair stayed so moisturized after 13 days because I didn't add anything to it. So that is a true testament to the products that I use to do this style. So I'm so glad I recorded it so that I can duplicate it again. So in hindsight, I definitely needed more conditioner. I actually ended up using more in the shower because I needed all the help that I could get with this detangling session. But as far as the pre-poo step, I'm just making sure to gently add layers of product to the hair to start to soften things, loosen it, and I am going to be doing the same thing on this side. Next time I do this style, I think the maximum time I'm going to leave it in is 10 days. The only reason I went to 13 was because I got sick, but I knew that I was going to be pushing it if I waited any longer. So I think 10 days is going to be my sweet spot because my hair naturally tangles so much as it is. So I am applying the product to the other side of my hair, making sure to really focus in on those roots where it is the most tangled, because if you guys saw my tutorial on how I got these little rod set type curls, I did not put the rod all the way up to the root. So the root is still my naturally coarser, thicker, able to be tangled if you just look at it, part of my hair for this style and on a regular basis too. So more product, the better on the roots to help to loosen things. That's where the tangles really start to bunch up and mat. I'm going to be using the rest of this little pre-poo concoction that I have here. And I'd also been trying to use up that Sultanicals product, so I think I may have found a way in adding it to my African Pride. So as you can see by this facial expression, I am so excited to be moving on to the detangling step. And y'all, just misery, 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 misery. So I am getting in the shower, wetting my hair down to start detangling. And my hair was super, super tangled, y'all, even more so than usual. The shed hair was like on level 500. It felt like I could have detangled for 5 hours and not gotten it all. But this was a very like just get it done type of wash day. I didn't love the way that things turned out as far as like my detangling, but I did the best that I could under the circumstances. And overall, I think the end style turned out really, really cute. So I am using my little unbrushed dupe, working my way up to those roots. I cut out a big portion of my detangling. I make sure to put a link in the video if you want to see. But if you guys have seen my detangling videos or my wash days like this where I show the process, it is very long and very detailed. So I basically go in and finger detangle very thoroughly. Then I move on to the brush because there's no way that I'd be able to get this sort of glide if I didn't do that step first. So going in with the brush helps me to get shed hairs that I may have missed and gives me a bit more smoothing and gives me really nice prep for styling. So once I'm done detangling a section, I twist it up and move on to the next and repeat the process to the different sections of my hair. I finger detangle, separating the big tangles so I don't rip through them with the brush. Get as many as I can before getting to a good stopping point and then switching over to the brush. As you can see, tangles like this, I do not want to rip through, so I take the time to gently remove strand by strand each tangle. Tangles like this are something that I ran into on this wash day as a direct result of the type of style that I've been rocking for the past almost 2 weeks. Because I had that smoothness on the majority of my hair, the minute that water seemed to be added to it, the strands swelled and whatever tangles and shed hair that I already had in a section kind of expanded. So it was a lot more difficult than usual to detangle because of that, which is why I think that using an oil on dry hair to loosen and detangle beforehand, I think would have made a really big difference. I will definitely be remembering that. But going into my detangling with the unbrush, I like to hold it vertically first. I feel that it's a lot more gentle on my hair and I'm able to actually move through things quicker and detangle better. And then once I feel like I have it pretty much detangled, I go back in with it horizontally like this, and then I'm able to get that final bit of smoothing before twisting it up. So I just alternated between starting first with it vertically and then switching up the placement of the brush this way when I get kind of towards the end of detangling the session, and maybe doing one more vertical round before twisting it up and moving on to the next section. As you can see, lots and lots of shed hair. Once I was able to get up to the roots, that brush felt so nice on my scalp after 13 days. It was really nice and soothing, and I needed all the soothing that I could get on this wash day. So I finished the rest of my hair. Here are my results before moving on to shampooing. I'm going to be using a new cleanser today also that I've been really anticipating to try ever since I got it because I have a really good feeling about it. Plus, it smells amazing. Not that I could actually enjoy it on this wash day. It's from the brand Honey Baby Naturals. This is their Gentle Honey Cleanser, and they went all in with the branding. I absolutely love that. And I went to smell it because I know how good it smells just through the packaging, but of course I couldn't smell it. I forgot. So I was able to just move through with ease using this on my hair. As I mentioned, it's very gentle product since it's made for babies. It has a very thin, kind of loose lather with very delicate bubbles, and it is so soothing on the hair. It's also incredibly detangling, which I was not expecting, but this gives me like a really nice, soft, delicate lather. This would be a product that I would definitely use in rotation for like gentle hydration and cleansing, but it did a really good job on smoothing those kind of gnarled ends that I had from my detangling session that wasn't able to get those. So that was really nice as well. Twisting my hair up and letting the cleanser just sit while I move on to the next section. And y'all, that detangling was very nice. I don't know if it'd be able to handle my roots the way it's handling these ends, but I will take whatever I can get. So I detangle to smooth that cuticle before twisting that section up as well, and then moving on to the front part of my hair. And I really like this. This was a really hydrating, nourishing cleanser that I felt get my scalp nice and clean. It was not even remotely stripping. Taking off my glasses to make sure to get that little part by my ear. I usually wear my contacts anytime that I'm doing anything in my hair, especially wash day, but the way that I was feeling, there was no way that those things were going in my eyes today. So I was soldiering through with these glasses, and y'all, just that detangling was so nice. When I'm feeling better, I'm definitely going to be using this cleanser again to kind of really tip those detangling properties to the test on the roots because I am intrigued, very intrigued. So I switch over to the other part of the twist to make sure that it's detangled as well before moving on to twisting all the way down. And these are my results with the shampoo all rinsed out. My hair doesn't feel stripped in any way, shape, or form. It's so So hydrated, cleansed, bouncy. My scalp feels really, really good as well. For deep conditioning, I'm using another new to me product. This is the Pretty Fizzies Honey and Hibiscus Deep Conditioner. Pretty Fizzies is no longer around, so I tried to smell this again, and of course, I forgot that I cannot smell, but I'm going in with a good amount of the product to put directly on my crown before anything else because I get a lot of breakage there and it's naturally super, super dry. Putting on the shower cap so the other section doesn't dry out before I can get to it. But this was very, very softening upon first putting it on my hair. And if I end up liking it, this is just going to have to be the one jar that I enjoy since they are no longer in business. So after I apply this to all of my hair, I put it up in the shower cap and I'm so excited to finish with the rest of wash day. My hair felt really, really nice, really hydrated. This was before rinsing things out, and I was liking what I saw so far. I decided to leave in a little bit of the deep conditioner upon rinsing it since it had been 13 days since my hair received any real moisture, and those bonus points from doing this really, really helped with the rest of my styling session. I needed all the moisture that I could get after going almost 2 weeks. So I actually used a couple of different products for styling. First is this adorable Annabelle's Perfect Blends Honey. It's a 3-in-1. You can use this product a variety of different ways. You can use it as a deep conditioner, rinse out, detangler, leave-in. So it goes beyond even the three that it's marketed to be able to be used for. I tend to prefer to use it on wet hair as a leave-in or on dry hair as a moisturizer. And the first couple times that I used this when I first got the product, I liked it, but this wash day made me really, really like it. It has a great consistency for being able to move through my hair while not weighing it down. It was able to get into that root section that was still a little bit tangled. The through line for all the different products that I used in this wash day was healing. I felt like the honey in them really complemented each other very, very well. My hair felt soft through each step, especially after going so long since my last wash day. All of these products didn't weigh my hair down, but it felt like they were feeding my hair and scalp in a way that was much needed. Honey is one of my favorite hair care ingredients of all time, so I'm definitely going to be doing another wash day like this using another set of honey-centric hair products. I am loving the results that I feel from my hair. This was 3 days ago that I filmed this, and my hair still feels super, super hydrated from the end result. So this is going to be another fun one to duplicate with a whole new set of products. But for the actual twisting agent, I'm using the She Sent It Royal Honey and Argan Buttercream. This is one of my favorite products from She Sent It. It is so lightweight, but gives me a really nice moisture that lasts and lasts through my next wash day with this. It's got a really nice bit of smoothing, just a little bit of hold, but the moisture is where it really sings for me. And the second twisting agent I'm using is the Bass Java Bean and Honey Hair Balm. I'm using this as a second twisting agent for some additional hold, as well as a sealer from root to tip. And this is like a creamed pomade. It looks literally like caramel. Really, really awesome product. Unfortunately, Bass seems to be on an extended hiatus. I don't know if they're going to be gone for good, but luckily I have a couple of jars of this because I really fell in love with it during my hair grease challenge. And as you can see, this product is super, super smoothing. It is a very creamy, buttery, kind of melty consistency that feels so lush and luxurious on your hair, and is really good for keeping in moisture. And it gave me a little teeny bit of help in the hold department because I was not worried about these twists looking the best, but I wanted them to at least last. And since I wasn't using a gel or anything, the combination of products gave me what I was looking for the most, which was hydration, protection, and moisture with just a little bit of hold to actually keep the twist together. I had to try to switch up my part because I usually do it on the same side every time. So I'm just trying to keep my hair guessing and prevent any thinning in those areas where I tend to favor doing a part. So this is my last section, making sure to smooth everything really nicely, using that hair balm to seal all that goodness in. And this really does help with frizz as well, although the product doesn't have any hold. The fact that it is so emollient really does make a difference in the amount of frizz. So even without a gel, I was able to make this work somehow. These are my twists all done. The crown area is a bit frizzy, but usually after I sleep on things overnight with my hair scarves, that helps to give me a bit of additional frizz decreasing. As well, as you'll see, this is the next morning and I have got a lot less frizz on that crown area, which is really nice. Love the way that these twists turn out. They're very functional, not meant to be like the cutest twist ever, but my hair feels clean, it's hydrated, and it is snowing here. We had a big old storm, so I can just focus on getting better and have to worry about doing my hair. It felt so nice, even down to the ends, which are due for a trim, but I am going to make my little tea, use my honey, and just knock this freaking flu out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!